And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Dropping Quick Talk. And today we're going to be talking about boxers caught using PEDs. Boxing is called the sweet science, a sport where skill, strategy, and heart define champions. But what happens when that's not enough? When fighters turn to performance-enhancing drugs to gain an edge. Today we are looking at some of boxing's biggest names caught using PEDs. Canelo Álvarez, the face of boxing, a 4-division world champion, and one of the highest paid athletes in the sport. But in 2018, his career took a massive hit. Before his highly anticipated rematch with Gennady Golovkin, Canelo tested positive for Clenbuterol, a banned substance that increases endurance and burns fat. His excuse? Contaminated Mexican meat. Canelo claimed he unknowingly ate tainted beef, a common issue in Mexico due to farmers illegally using Clenbuterol to bulk up cattle. But not everyone bought the excuse. Golovkin and his team accused Canelo of cheating. The Nevada State Athletic Commission suspended Canelo for 6 months, but the fight still happened later that year, with Canelo winning a controversial decision. To this day, his critics say that a cloud of suspicion will always hang over his legacy. Tyson Fury's 2015 victory over Vladimir Klitschko was one of the biggest upsets in heavyweight history. But behind the scenes, something wasn't right. Months before the fight, Fury had already tested positive for a banned anabolic steroid. His defense? He blamed it on eating uncastrated wild boar meat. Fury and his cousin, Hughie Fury, who also failed a drug test, denied wrongdoing for years. But in 2020, the story took a turn when a farmer came forward and said he was paid £25,000 by Fury's team to lie about supplying wild boar meat. Despite the controversy, Fury received a retroactive 2-year ban and returned to boxing, rebuilding his career. But the failed drug test remains a stain on his record, leaving fans questioning whether his incredible rise was truly natural. Roy Jones Jr. was the ultimate boxing superstar, pound for pound, one of the greatest to ever do it. But in 2000, after his fight against Richard Hall, both men tested positive for a banned steroid. Here's where it gets wild. Jones tested 6 times the legal limit, but Hall, he had 10 times the amount in his system. Jones claimed it came from an over-the-counter supplement and denied any intentional doping. However, the sheer levels in both fighter systems raised eyebrows. Despite the failed test, Jones was never suspended or fined, and the result of the fight stood. Some argue that because Jones was such a massive star, the boxing world simply swept it under the rug. PED scandals in boxing aren't new, and these are just a few of the most infamous cases. Some fighters claim innocence, others get exposed, but one thing is clear: boxing isn't always a level playing field. And that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share, do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.